So emergency dismounts. When do you do an emergency dismount? One is when a horse is either hurt, injured, or mad, and you see it's an unsafe situation. The rider has to come off immediately. If the rider is kind of like, sometimes they freeze and don't know what to do, go up to the horse as safely and fast as you can, grab them on the arm or on the leg and just pull them off the saddle. Pull them and ideally get your arms under their arms. I mean, don't have them fall off and hit their head or something, but pull them off fast and gentle and away from the horse. Yeah? A situation can arise when there's a bomb falling down right next to the arena and everybody's completely nervous. If you see something is really, like one time, I wasn't here, I was somewhere else. A hot air balloon came and wanted to land right there, and it was already coming close, and then they were too close, and then they were firing up again. Yeah, as you don't know. Yes, that's a situation when you want to have all riders come off their horses fast. Yeah. So you say you need to get off the horse, and you need to do it now.
There's a balloon coming.
All right. Ideally, of course, they hold on to the horse. You don't just let you get off and and the horse is all run up. This is a very safe place here. We have natural enclosure everywhere, and even if you have to, let the horse run. Yeah, let the horse go. Before a person gets hurt, always let the horse go. If you can, hold on to the horse. Another thing is, if a horse like acts up, like bucking or something, or maybe attacking another horse, that's also when you want to have the people off. Or, for example, when the saddle slides. That sometimes it can happen, it wasn't tight enough, and the saddler's already crooked. Well, before the saddle with the rider hangs under the horse, just have them come off. What do you need to do first? Feet out of the stirrups. Yeah, that is number one. Always get your feet out of the stirrups. Can you imagine what happens when you keep one foot in the stirrup and you want to try to get off, but you leave your foot in the stirrup? Yeah, that's a horrible picture, right? That comes to mind. So first, feet out of the stirrups, and then the easiest also, especially when a horse runs. Let's say a horse is running full blast. The rider has no control. It's outside in the field, and the rider cannot control the horse anymore, or for example cannot control because the bridle ripped. Yeah, has happened. So what you want to do in a full blast canter is, and I don't know why I pulled this. Feet out of the stirrup, arms grab around the neck, kind of, and then you just let yourself fall to the side and just choose one side. Doesn't matter which one, and then just let go of the horse. As you fall, if the horse is full blast going, you can still hurt yourself. In order to avoid that as good as possible, don't put your arms down. You want to have your hands in. If you want to brace yourself and you're fast falling, you can break your arms, wrists, and so on. I did that twice with both my hands, a couple times. Not in just different things, not just emergency, but because I was bracing myself. Yeah. And you do it instinctively, but if you can avoid it, you should avoid it. And like our vaulters learn to not do this. Okay. And the second thing is, so no hands. And then you want to protect your head, of course, so you try to get on your feet, kind of. But then you should be soft on your legs, yeah? Definitely not like this. It's like when you jump off any kind of height, when you, do it like Tyson, you go and you go down in your knees, And then you don't just stop here, like, that gives you a lot of push. What you want to do is you will soften your knees and you walk away right away. Yeah? Up and up. Yeah? That makes it way softer on your joints. If you, yes, I know you can do that too. You can even jump on a horse, not just off the horse. Right? It's enough. Then if you're really fast and you think your feet can't handle it and you're gonna fall anyways, this is when you want to fall. And I don't want to get dirty, but can you picture how that looks? So you jump off the same way, soften your knees, get out of the movement, get your head in, and roll over the shoulder. You don't want to roll straight. That's when you can hurt your head and your
spinal cord.
spine. So roll over your shoulder and then go like that. And this is how you land. And getting off is always forward. So you go forward, get your leg over, and fall off like that. Who has time to put the leg over the front? And then what? The horse is like, picture gallop. Yeah?
Maybe bouncing off the butt.
Also, yeah. Also, like if what I have done once, and I don't know how, it was really the hand of God that kind of pulled me in the neck. And that's really how it. I have no other explanation because I was on the racetrack in Lima, in Peru, and the horse was too fast. I had no control, and there was this big turn, big racetrack turn. She was too fast to get the turn, but she got in the curve, and I couldn't make it all the way because she was too fast, and she was straight toward the rails. There was railing, and I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. And somehow, it was like I said, I opened my legs, and I fell off of her back, and I was sitting in the sand, like that far away from where the railings were. She went through the railings and tumbled until the end of the barn where Poppy is out further, and needed, I think, 28 or 48 stitches.
Oh my God.
She cut her whole belly open. She survived, but that was pretty. If I would not have gotten off, I don't know if I would have survived. It was pretty severe. So, what did I do? I don't know. Maybe I just opened
Like
my
a
legs,
parachute, just
and she
right
went
off the bat.
underneath me. But I should have. But this is what happens: you freeze, and you're in shock, and you don't do anything.
Which is why we want to teach our riders on the ground how to.
Yeah, and so we do this with all our vaulters, of course, because we want to teach them to stand on the horse, and you can always use your balance. And so then how do you get off when you fall anyways? How can you get off without getting hurt?
Right.
So again, real quick, you are soft. You land on both feet straight. That's another thing. Like in vaulting, and maybe you can take that to riding too. Whenever you get off, you want to be that far apart with your feet. So not like this and not like this. Yeah? You want to really be straight and soft, 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 and running it off. Getting it out. The energy, like from the bounce, you want to really bounce it off.
Are you
run.
running into the direction the horse is running, or away
Always with the horse in the same direction, because imagine the horse is cantering or take gallop, then you can picture it better. The horse is galloping this way and you're going off this way. What happens? You are tumbling that way because the momentum takes you that way. So if you get off and you're facing the front, that's when you can, you're not you're getting to the side and the horse is faster than you, it will be gone. You want to face the same way as the horse.
You can start teaching this even just in your regular dismount. The student gets off. All the vaulters, whenever they dismount the horse, they have to get off facing forward.
Yep.
So you can start teaching the students that even when they're dismounting at a standstill. Rotate your body and face forward when you come down.
It doesn't really make sense.
But then
when
they
stand still.
But then they
But
start
maybe
getting the feel of it.
You have them dismount when they are walking.
Mhm.
Yeah, and even if a horse walks and you go down like this, you know, you lose your balance because of that. So a quarter turn, and you can just walk off.
My barn, they made us do that walk, trot, and canter. We had to dismount at all three speeds.
And was it similar to what I explained?
Yeah.
Okay.
At
All right.
canter, you kind of have to roll. There's no saving yourself, so.
Rolling over a shoulder is better than over your head.
Because walk and trot, you can pretty much get on your feet and, like, you know, like she said, you walk out of it, but cantering, not so much.
Okay.
Unless you're a vaulter.
Unless you're a vaulter, yeah. Not me.
Good.